Hi guys, my name is Mitch Abbott, and for my dining cultural experience, I decided to just stay home. It's kind of a last minute thing for me, so I thought cooking would be beneficial. But I decided to do Italian cuisine. I love it. I just kind of didn't have time to try something really new. But anyway, I'll give you my ingredients. So fettuccine pasta, I think everyone knows what that is. I used frozen shrimp. I don't know, I guess what else you can use. But it wanted me to kind of like boil it in the pasta. I just kind of cooked it on the side and put it in once it was kind of done. And then butter, cream cheese. It said heavy cream. I didn't have heavy cream, and I also found out that Italians' fettuccine isn't as creamy as Americans make it, so that was honestly a bit of a good thing. And then I used some garlic and some Parmesan cheese and whipped it up. It came out really good. It took me about 20 minutes, and I was pretty happy with it. So here, let me give you a look. Yeah, so I'm not very good with the video stuff or clipping different videos together. I just thought one long video is the simplest way to do it, which is partly why I don't have like cooking instruction like what I eat, all those TikToks. Anyway, so here's a little bit of history of shrimp Alfredo. It was kind of hard to find like the shrimp fettuccine Alfredo history, but I found like fettuccine Alfredo history, so here it is. It was created in Rome, Italy in 1914. I saw some articles that it was in 1908, but I'm not quite, sure, long time ago. It was it was created by Alfredo Di Lello. He was famous for it, and he served it in his own restaurant, Alfredo's, which is fitting. So as I just said earlier in the video, the cream is more for American style, and Italians don't really use as much cream. They use other stuff. So I thought that was interesting. And the other stuff they use just fettuccine, butter, Parmesan, stuff like that. So some other customs that come along with the dish, or just the dining experience in general, which I found was interesting. They don't butter or oil the bread, and I feel like at every Italian place you go to here, they give you butter and bread to oil that baby up. So I thought that was interesting. They eat their meals in like servings instead of just having everything on one plate, or maybe like 2 plates. They have a couple different dishes come out at a time. So they got the starter, and then followed by the primo, and then followed by like a meat dish. And the starter is kind of like an appetizer, meat dish, and then back to the meat dish, and then you can get like veggies with it or after it, and then you can get a dessert. So you end up having like a 5-serving meal, which I read helps a lot of obesity problems over there and stuff like that. Like people are hungry when they should be, and yeah. Yeah, they do not put foods on one plate. They don't switch knives and forks like when you're eating. They keep, the knife in one hand, fork in the other hand, and when they're done, you can either put it in the dish, cross them, put them parallel. But if you keep the utensils on both sides, then the waiter doesn't know you're done. And when you're not holding your utensils, your hands should be visible above the table. And they don't use a spoon for the pasta, which I thought was crazy too. I thought that was a thing. So yeah, I actually had a good time. I thought this was a fun assignment. So thank you. One last look at her.